you are ready for bed. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Julia, and today's class is a cute little stretch for sleeping, and that is because I have been having trouble sleeping lately. But I know that when I stretch before I go to bed, it lets my mind quiet down, and I feel like it lets me release some stress or emotions through the movement. So I hope that this helps you out as well. You put your little red screen on to minimize the blue light, obviously, and close as many lights as you can, and I hope you enjoy. We're gonna start today with a very quick little meditation. So you can sit how I was just sitting, kind of knees together, bum on your heels, or you can come cross-legged. If you have a block or if you have a blanket, you are in your bedroom, so you should have one of those. You can roll that up and sit on it too, whatever is comfortable to you. And tonight, let's keep our palms down because we're bringing the energy inward, I should say. We don't want too much stimulation from our environment. And go ahead and close your eyes and just tune in with your natural breath. As you inhale, your belly expands, it grows out. And as you exhale, your belly draws in, belly button towards the spine, and contracts. Now on your next inhale, see if you can lengthen the breath just by 2 long counts from your normal. And see if you can lengthen the exhale by 3 extra counts. So we're trying to get the exhale just a little bit longer than the inhale. And that's perfect before bed because it signals to our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and relaxation, that it's time to turn on and it's time to relax. Your shoulders melt away from your ears. You release any tension between the eyes or in the jaw. And your lips gently part. Let's take one final round of breath here, you guys. See just how slow you can go. And when you're ready to exhale, let it all out through the mouth. Very nice. I encourage you, if you feel comfortable, to try and keep your eyes closed for as much of this class as you can and just listen to my voice. But if not, no problem. Let's release the hands by our side. I'm going to open my eyes because I feel a little bit strange teaching with closed eyes. But you guys do whatever feels comfy to you. Let's inhale, the right arm comes up and over, coming into a nice side body stretch along the right side. We're grounding down through that right sit bone. And really reaching out with those right fingers, lengthening through the right side of the body. And coming back up through center, and the left arm comes up and over, grounding down through the left sit bone. And really reaching through those left fingers. I'm getting very low. Back up. Beautiful. Let's take a nice inhale together. Both arms come up. Exhale, hands through heart center. And by your side. Let's come now to sit on our toes. So I'm going to come sideways. I always love stretching out all the little bones in my feet and my toes before I end the day. Closing your eyes here if they're not already. And if this is too intense, just shift your weight forward onto your hands to take some of the weight off of the toes. If it's not intense enough, then come with me. Inhale, arms to the sky. Gaze lifts. couple more breaths here. Wherever you are, we're softening. There's not too much effort in our body. We're feeling like, I actually feel like I'm on another planet right now. I've been very airy today, but that's the way you want to feel before you go to bed. So sway was the word I was looking for. And then I disclose that I feel like I'm on another planet. And wherever you are, coming off those toes, weight shifts forward, and just very gently tap them out. And we're going to come into a few rounds of gentle cat-cow. Let's exhale, the tailbone tucks, chin comes towards the chest. Inhale, tail grows back, heart forward. Nice and flowy, nice and airy. Moving through 3 more rounds in your own timing. And you might be swaying forward like I am. Just kind of let your body move you today. Let's add 1 more because this is feeling nice. Keeping the breath as slow as it can be. And we're meeting in a neutral tabletop. Let's exhale to unite the breath. Inhale, right fingertips to sky. Exhale, let's weave that hand under the left and walk our left fingertips forward. Coming into a little shoulder stretch. Trying to really release all the parts of the body that can tense up throughout our day. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, draw that left armpit towards the mat. Imagine it kind of melting towards the mat. And let's come back up. Right fingertips to sky on the breath in, growing tall. Release. Inhale, left fingertips to sky. And I'm looking at some beautiful clouds right now. Exhale, leaving that left arm under the right, walking the right fingertips forward and drawing the right armpit towards the mat. Eyes are closed. Breath is slow. Next inhale, we come back up. That left hand floats up. Final stretch. And we release. Very nice. Let's connect the toes. Knees come as wide as the mat. Bum to heels, coming into a little hip opener. Little child's pose. Walking the fingertips forward and releasing. And if anybody's a little bit tight, just grab a pillow or your blanket, place it under your body and also under your forehead so that you can really, I want everybody's forehead to be connected with the earth. Coming light onto the fingertips, we're walking them over to the left and release into that left hip flexor. Next inhale, we come light onto those fingertips, walking them all the way over to the right. Big breath out, we release into the right hip flexor. Next inhale, coming back up, walking those back to center. Weight shifts forward. Let's tuck those toes coming into a nice plank just for a sec. Right toes lift, right knee towards the nose, and we're planting down, low lunge. Option here, you guys, to keep the hands down and just gently sway in a way that feels good for you, coming a little bit deeper into that hip. Option 2 is to walk that foot out, coming into lizard. So whatever feels good for your body, there's no right or wrong. Maybe going back and forth between the two. And our hips tend to get super tight by the end of the day. If you sit or if you're driving, even walking, if our glutes aren't activated, exercise, our hips can kind of take can hold a lot of the tension, rather, I should say. So I love to finish the day with a good hip release. And spiritually speaking, if you know me, you know I'm quite the spiritual girl, but our hips are connected to emotion. So emotions, good and bad doesn't exist, but emotions, however we perceive them, can be stored in those hips, leading to more tightness. All right, so if you're in lizard, let's walk that foot back to center, and we're gonna straighten out that front foot, and we're gonna point and flex for 5, stretching out that hamstring for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's hold on the flex and kind of pulse here. And then we point and pulse and flex and pulse for 5, 4, 3. Really draw that baby toe back. 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming nice and low into that low lunge. And let's step back to plank. So tucking our back toes, lift, and very gently stepping back into plank. Left toes lift, left knee comes towards the nose. We plant that foot, lower the back knee, and coming into your low lunge. Just repeating on the other side. Oh, this side feels tight. Interesting. Remembering to keep that quality of long, slow breaths. And of course, the option to walk it out to lizard or to go back and forth. I'm gonna start talking less because it's quiet time now. No, it's getting near bedtime. You don't need to hear me going on and on. I can talk. Moving in the way that feels good for you. And releasing your head as well. If you're noticing, I just noticed I was kind of supporting my head up and my neck was kind of feeling strained. Just release like all your weight. Just feel like the earth is really supporting you. Okay, you guys, let's straighten out that front leg now. And we're gonna flex and point for 5, 4. The baby toe draws back to really get into the hamstring. For 4, because we did it for longer on the other side. 3, 2, and 1. And we're pulsing in that flex. And point. And flex for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Rebend that front knee. Really release. And coming up, back toes tuck. Stepping into a plank. Knees come down. We're gonna lower, bending the elbows. They're staying close to the body. And release. Coming into a little quadricep stretch. Catch that left foot. That feels nice. Your eyes are closed. My cheek is facing the side of my leg, but whatever feels more comfortable to you. And let's switch sides. Switching sides of your cheek as well. Gently swaying whatever way you need, always. And release, nice and gently. Let's stretch out that torso a little bit. So coming up onto the forearms. My arms are like extremely long. Sleeves are always too short on me. So I like to stay on my forearms. If you have shorter arms, or maybe if you actually just have normal arms, feel free to come up like that. For me, that's like a little bit much for my back sometimes. So whatever feels good for you. And release. We're gonna roll over. What way am I gonna roll over? This way. And come onto your back. You didn't have to do a dramatic spin around like I did. My apologies. Heels are just out of reach of the fingertips. Knees are bent. Feet are planted on the mat, coming into a couple very gentle, flowy bridges. Let's inhale, the hips lift. Exhale, they lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Not crazy high, just gentle movements. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Let's walk the feet out, arms out, and just gently windmill the legs back and forth. Hugging those knees, bringing them towards the chest, gently swaying. We're going to finish up with a couple twists. So our knees lower nice and slow towards the left. Our body twists towards the right. Arms are out, wherever they fall. Really release your belly. Let it really grow and get bigger as you breathe in. Release again any tension between the eyes, any tension that you're holding in your jaw. Next, inhale. Nice breath in through the nose. See just how long you can get it. Nice and slow. Exhale through the mouth. Release deeper into the twist. Coming back through center when all of your air is out. So let that exhale go as long as you need. And we're coming to the other side. Our knees lower over to the right, nice and slow. Our body twists open to the left. And our arms are nice and open wherever they fall. Eyes are closed. Feel like you're melting into the earth. It's literally how I feel right now. 2 more deep breaths, so really start to slow it down. Last one, make it as slow as long as you can. And then let every last ounce of air out through the mouth, nice and quietly. Whenever you are ready, coming back through center, giving yourself a final hug. Hopefully you're feeling nice. Hopefully your mind has quieted down a little bit. Extend those legs, extend those arms. Final big stretch. Exhale, elbows bend by your side. And you are ready for bed. If you're on your bed, go to bed. If you're not, then good night, my dears. And thank you for joining me once again. I will see you soon.